Hey, Simply. How are you? How's you doing? How's you doing? How are you? I'm turning the camera off though, cause I'm working. I turned the camera off cause I'm trying to work on this case, y'all. But I needed a break. You know how your brain catch a fart? Oof, that brain fart. Let's see how much battery do I have? 62. Take that off for a minute. So, hi Judy. So, what do y'all think? What do y'all think about the verdict? What do y'all think about the verdict? It's crazy, right? Crazy. It's like 100 opinions, you guys. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of opinions out there. Hi, Renee. Hi, love. How you doing? I gotta act like I'm working on this case. Hi, Curtis. Hi, sweetheart. Yeah, what are you guys thinking? I don't see like any of you all around the tube. You happy? I'm happy too. I don't see any of you guys around the tube dropping your opinions in comments on all of these channels. You guys don't have an opinion? Yeah, like which one were you guys rooting for? Who are you rooting for? Huh? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Everybody else talking about it. And since I don't see you guys out there putting your input on how you think that the case should have went, I thought, well, you know what? I'll click on. Maybe you guys don't mind talking about your opinions over here. You was with Cardi. You're doing the thing for clap. You're doing the thing for clap. All y'all hoes need to hear this. Don't fuck around and get on my hit list. I could change that song up perspective. I could change it up. I sure can. But what you say? Who next to sue? I don't know. I don't know. Like damn, it might be a statute of limitation on that though. If you didn't come forth right away, I don't think that you should, be able to. I don't know. I don't know. It's people out there, I saw some, well, is this something that, Mr. Kelly would be able to do? And a lot of other people. I had always thought that, Wendy Williams, like, should have been saying something, but she kind of never did. And I can see why if I look inside of Wendy Williams' virtual world that was out on the YouTube streets, right? Pretty much that Tasha K was kind of saying, about her. Some of that was actually true. Everybody's seen her go down. Like I said, everybody saw her, go kind of a little bit loose, lopsided because of the ex-husband of Wendy Williams. But I don't know. Maybe Wendy Williams just wasn't, up to par for bringing that type of stuff into her life with going back and forth. So you said a judge needs to make sure you take down all the videos. I think the videos. I think that she is, in my opinion, endorsed. I think she's got sponsors, endorsements, and contracts and things with a lot of people. Oh no, I didn't know. Nope, I didn't know he was on. So, but Sugar Boots, huh? Oh, book him, girl. So I'm gonna have to go listen to what he said later on tonight, probably when I get home. But I gotta stop at the grocery store. So hey, Harlem. Hey, you think so, huh, Curtis? You think so? That could be possible. I think one thing that we did find out that it has, some truth, I think, to it, is that who was helping her a lot with getting, her interviews and a lot of information. To me, in my opinion, it seems like a lot of information had to, went through that, her friend, what is it, Chelsea or something like that. I think that she's aware of a lot of things that, Tasha K had lined up or possibly proposed to her to do. And I do. I just feel like because she's close to her, she's her go get it source person, you know. So I was sitting here thinking like, wow, do you think that the information about these emails leak from the county down there about this lady claiming R. Kelly, you know, those emails? Do you think that, you know, it's like, damn, maybe Chelsea knows who that lady is, you know? I'm sure, you know, because she writes out or she helps to write out Tasha K's agenda for her show. Like, you know, you got this, you know, like a secretary, like her sidekick secretary. So I don't like, why wouldn't she know? You know, I have a lot of people with their opinions about, you know, the amount of monetary damages that Cardi B may be seeking, or, you know, the attorneys or whatever for, you know, attorney fees, punitive damages, and all that good stuff, doctor visits and things like that, right? That's, you know, that's just, I don't know. There's always a statute of the amount that a person can be awarded when it comes to monetary damages. So I think that those are just some numbers that they were throwing out there. And once they sit down, probably tonight, and look it over, you know, you just can't throw a number out your ass. You know, somewhere's it's got to be, you know, written up or somewhere saying, well, you can kind of go up to this amount and you can go up to this amount. And the judge doesn't necessarily have to agree because that's the amount that you're requesting. They will try to meet it somewhere, you know, halfway so that they can have a satisfaction to the person that did win in a case. But it's kind of crazy. Don't think about the money. She's proven a point to me. Cardi is not hurting for money. I agree. I don't think about the money either. The part that I think about, and you guys can elaborate on it for a second, and what I'm doing is just taking my mind away from this right here. This shit right here, y'all. This shit right here. I gotta go through this book. Hear me? Cause I'm looking for a ARB case that I need help with this one right here on this certain discipline. So y'all will know I don't be bull crapping with my job. I just don't come on here to talk the way that I actually walk in real life. Okay, so hopefully a lot of you guys can understand that. But when I have to use my brain, I have to use my brain, and my brain is to be used in some things that is just beneficial to me, and as well as helping other people that I am actually around in real life to help. So I do the damn thing when I have to. Okay, other than that, I come on YouTube, kick it with you guys, and you know, shoot the shit. But one thing was Simply said, back to Simply, you know, I was thinking like, you know what, in a way, not in a way, she should have won that case. And I have to think of it in a morality way of thinking about it, in a more humane way of thinking about it. What if I, you know, three times, you know, somewhere around the second time after Tasha K received the notification, before, you know, she said that an attorney told her to wipe the ass with the paperwork, at with the second time, and you know, it was probably written up very well. It probably had that the empathy part in it, where, hey, you know, this is bothering me. This is really bothering me that you know, as a female is out here, you know, saying these things right here. So in my opinion, I believe that there was cease and desist, probably written up based off of an emotional state. And it's sad that Tasha K could not see through that, because she was chasing something. She wanted, you know, her attention, and a lot of people out here saying that it was for the clicks and the views. And of course, Tasha K, I believe, from what I've heard, was saying that, yeah, you know, I did it. I had to get the clicks and the views. And, you know, before you know it, she had those million views on her, I mean, million subscribers on her channel with a lot of views. I've kind of went through a lot of her videos, and she has her most numbered videos where they were really hitting 1.6 million, 1.8 million or whatever. Do you know that the majority of those were pretty much off of the R. Kelly. The majority of her videos, I stopped counting, but most of her videos when she was doing what she did to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, those videos was clocking in damn near one and a little bit over million views. But simply, where do I think that she went wrong at? As part as moral part of it, she did ignore how Cardi B really felt about those the things that she was saying. I'm pretty sure nobody's gonna sit out here and write a letter up like, "Hey, could you stop doing that? This is hurting me. You're making me cry every day. You're hurting my feelings." And nobody's gonna write a letter up that away. Not at all. Hey, Shannon, hon. Hi. Hi, beauty. What up, girl? What up? Nobody's going to do that. So what did she do? Okay, she sent the cease and desist, probably basic, generic or whatever. Can you stop this? You have to stop this. You're putting out things that is not true about me. I don't have this virus. I don't have this. I don't have that. And there's people that was coming after her about, kissing on her baby when her baby was born. So that's the Tasha K thing. So do I think in the morality part of it that Cardi B should have won this case, and whether if that falled into the line of defamation of character? I do, and a lot of people that I was reading the comments on, about I'm just out here, and it's flooding out here, you guys. It's really flooding. No, there's a lot of people that is not stating their opinions about what should have had happened to Tasha K that was aligned with the law. What is aligned with the law? What do you do when a person has taken it to a different level to gain something out of it, but to hurt a person in the process of gaining something? That was done. Now, I understand. Like I say, I'm basing this off of a lot of opinions that's going on right now on the YouTube streets out here. Everybody wants to say, well, Cardi B said all these things. Cardi B said all of these things, right? So what happened? Tasha K and a lot of the people wants to use that against Cardi B because she was saying all these things. She said that she drugged the people. She said that she was, worked at the strip club, or she said that she did this and she said that she did that. The way that I look at that is it's kind of different when a person is telling you their own story. That was her stories. There was no harm that she could do with her own story about her. Those were her stories, whether they were lies or the truth. Those words came out of her mouth. So what I did not hear out of Cardi B's mouth was, after I went back and kind of looked over a lot of things, I didn't hear her do any defamation of character to Tasha K. So I think that as I'm listening to a lot of people, I'm like, okay, it's so many people, in my opinion, just off balance with this whole thing. What Cardi B did to herself and what she put out here to herself as I raped this person, or I put this pill in this person thing, or I did this at the strip club and I did that. Is it fair for people to come back to use what you said about yourself as part of their defense to prove a case? I don't know. I have, as a judge, and I'll be sitting up there, I still would have to ask Tasha K and a lot of people that is the winos out here, just because Cardi B said all of these things about herself, if there was a man that she claimed that I date raped him, or I did this to this man, then it's that man's responsibility to whether if he feels like filing something suitable against Cardi B. I can't stand when, and it's just my opinion, when other people take what you say and you feel as if that should be your defense in the court of law, when what I said was nothing towards to hurting you. How does that still give a person the benefit of the doubt or the privilege to use what the hell I say, in court for your damn defense to win. I didn't hurt you with what I said. I was relating stuff to someone else, but this is what you get. This is a prime example when they say, "Be careful what you say, because anything you say can and will be held against you in the court of law." It's damn if you do, and damn if you don't out here. It really is. So, in your opinion, ask a lot of people, do you think that she should lose her channel? Do you think that she should lose her channel? I think that, and that's just my opinion, though. Simply, it just seems like that's just the way of the world. Oh shit, I'm in trouble. Oh, I'm gonna dig up some old stuff that you said, but did I say it to you? How do I hurt you by talking about somebody else or a different topic? Well, she said that to a lot of people. Or, the one hot trending comment that's going on out here. Well, Cardi-B called people roaches. I Did she call you a roach? You know what I'm saying? Like, did she call you a roach? Did she call? She could say she could call her roaches. I didn't hear one papoose is a roach or whatever. Now, I think people are getting it mixed up with the colorism in that by Cardi B saying that, right? Because I think that the only time that black people probably should have raised a hair about it is if you have heard, the porch monkey or something. I get it that they were saying no. She said the roach thing, what, because of what, black women? I didn't get that one at all. Some lady tried to explain about the whole roach thing or whatever, which I was like, well, okay, that's a new one on me. Sometimes, it's like the OJ Simpson trial, right? If it don't fit, then acquit. Let it go. Walk away. It wasn't meant for you. And sometimes if we don't address it, and you don't if you don't put it in your head, then you don't have to be making up all of this stuff to where you think that it should apply. I'm like, oh, okay, this is crazy. You can say, who donates $1 a day and help her out? You know what? I think she's gonna have the help. I don't know if it's true or fact of these people saying that, okay, the tax people were up in there and they're going to be monitoring that. Y'all better keep in mind, and I'm just saying, because I don't want to contradict myself, Tasha was married to an African. It probably ain't no more money over here that much like that in the American currency. Money can get moved, baby. You said you heard someone say her channel should get suspended for the same amount of time she keeps those videos up. Now, Hill, do you believe that when a person, is in trouble, let's just use Tasha case since that's what we're talking about. Do you really think that everything should be stripped away from her? Because and I'm not neither one fan. I'm not on neither side. I'm not a Cardi B fan, even though I like do anything for clout, baby. Do anything for clout. I do. I like that song, but when you look at it, you look at how much damage was really done. You know what I'm saying? How much damage was really done. So I think personally, the monetary damages, you know what? I think that would be suitable for consequences. I think that would be that amount of money if it's the numbers that they're saying. Okay, you learned your lesson? Because if you ain't learned your lesson, it's like baby steps. You know what? She hit her with the money. Okay, go on and keep running your stuff, because nobody wants to take people livelihoods away from them. But, I feel a little bit differently because of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. I support Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, right? And all of the horrible things that she was saying, he's a pedophile, and and all of, he made the girl eat the doo doo, and he made Dominique cut her hair and look like, just you can go on and on and on and on with Tasha K and Mr. Kelly's videos. What do I think Mr. Kelly should do? As well. Yeah, you sue her. If there is wrongful doing on Tasha K's behalf towards the defamation of character or what she did to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, by all means, yes, sue her. Because the more you can break them down in their pocket, the less she's going to have anyway. It's going to tear down her soul. It's going to tear down that ego. It's going to tear down, it's going to eventually just start swindling away. However, Tasha Case, she got a lot of, yeah, she got a lot of that goddamn, binding contracts and stuff out there. So maybe people may be coming forth to help her. She sure got a team of winos. They probably gonna be dropping her, $1,000 a month so she can help. They can help her pay Cardi B because they don't want her to go nowhere. They don't want her to go nowhere. No, shit. I sure don't want her to go nowhere. She probably got somebody, a wino over there that's sitting with a couple of millions of dollars. Be like, here, let me go and cut this girl, this check. So, she can get on and give us more tea over here, So, I don't know. Let me see what y'all thinking. I see you looking for me. That is her livelihood, paying and talking that down is punishment enough. I think so. Perspective. I agree with you. I do. I don't know. This is something that she'll have to live with. Does this set an example for a lot of YouTube creators out here? Possibly. Possibly. But you don't see a lot of YouTube bloggers out here, at least I don't, where they are out here doing that type of, that level of harsh defamation. And you don't see that. All you see out here pretty much, what I see is, the B word, B for F you, and come say this and pull up, and this is this is this. I haven't really seen too many bloggers out here that was doing that, to the detrimental of what Tasha K was doing to Cardi B. You say you hoping that the teaches her a lesson. Well, it depends on if she decides, in my opinion, if she's gonna, turn the ego down some, just a little bit. Just a little, she's got to turn her ego down. Kim, what up, Kim? You say no, but she should tone. Yeah, she should tone. I just a little bit. You know, you can be a boss queen. You can be a boss queen. You can, but you can all. You just go about it the right way. I didn't think it was nothing wrong with the way she do some of her commentary as far as telling the stories, right? This happened and woo 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 and oh my God, and Melissa and Joe called and Bill was over there with Tammy, and stuff like that. Just like how everybody do, kind of just tell the stories. But somehow she got away from that to where it was Cardi B did not accept her invite to her channel, and boy, it took off, you guys. It just took off. So, yeah, thank you, Hill, because I really haven't. I haven't seen anybody out here, really doing it like that. So she could be nasty. But I was really hoping to see a lot of, you guys probably around on these channels and expressing your opinions with them. And when I say it's a lot of channels going on right now, so I was like, well, I'll talk, while I'm sitting here, but I really didn't expect for nobody really to show up because I know it was a hot topic out there and everybody kind of really wants to tea on it. But thank you guys for showing up because I wanted to really read some of your opinions, on what you guys think about it. So I guess it's not over. I guess they got to meet up tomorrow, and talk about it some more. But is it I don't know, it's a sad situation. I don't know, you know. I don't know to that level. You got to really have like your feelings really all up in it. And when things don't happen like to me personally, and then I'm trying to look at this as an overall picture regarding the female race. You know what I mean? Female race. I don't care. Tashak is black and Cardi B is white. I don't. You know that's so not the point of it, but people will try to make that a point out here, you know. And I was like, wow, okay, we're so off. We're so off right now. What did the law say? What did the law say? And the law says that what Tasha K has done to Cardi B aligns with defamation of character. Like you put out all of these things about this girl and it just wasn't true, let alone to a lot of the questions that was asked to Tasha K on the stand. Apparently, you know, she was talking in circles and was tripping over her foot, which caused her and maybe her husband to, you know, tell a little fib here and there and here and there. Some people really don't care, though. What up, K Shady? What up? And you know they don't care. Tasha K already knew that this was this is a civil case. Sometimes yes, you may have to you risk that damn perjury, but when you kind of know, I ain't going to jail over this shit. I ain't finna tell them everything. Some people will do that. You can raise your hand all you want. I don't know how the hell people think if you done found a person that is telling lies, right? Telling lies now on the show. They know, okay, she done told the lie. What makes you think that a person like that ain't afraid to go up in there and put their right hand on the Bible and tell you that they swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? What makes you think the truth gonna come out now? Cause they the in the, if y'all don't cut it out, if y'all don't cut it out, mm-mm. Some people can go right on up in the courtroom, y'all, and lie with a straight face. Yep. What did y'all think about her attorneys? Did y'all liked her attorneys, or what did you find that her attorneys may have did wrong or it didn't help in her case? What did y'all think of that? You know what I think? I think trying to merge that video in at the last minute kind of reminds you like what happened to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, right? Right? Then they try to merge some shit in on Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly at the last damn minute. You know, hold up, what's that? I need the sidebar. You know, and you heard so much sustain and objection in Kelly's court case in his trial, you know. So you was hearing this as well over here with the Tasha K thing. So I don't know. I mean, this had really done rocked the goddamn internet, you guys. It really has. I click on though. How come this stuff ain't out there on channel 7 and 5 and 9? And wasn't it big enough for that? You say it is, so it is a lot of channels here. It is, I mean, like everybody's on with their opinions. Everybody. If it was this way, I think it should have went that way. If this would have happened this way, oh, she going to jail. I'm like, oh my God. Can you guys imagine if the whole black nation would have went to law school? Boy, we'll be bad out here. We'll be bad, bad, bad. But when you have cases like this or situations like this, and man, everybody know the law. How is this possible? Everybody on YouTube knows the law. Like, holy shit. Oh, wow. She should have gotten herself a civil attorney that has experience with defamation. Maybe she thought she did have one. Maybe her attorney told her that she can handle this. To me, it appears that she just picked this attorney up like last week or something. And the lady had to rush through this, rush through this, rush through that. You know, that's what it looked like to me. I don't know. What you think, Beauty and Priscilla and Harlem? What you think? You think that the jury came back with the right verdict? What do you guys think? What are you guys thinking? I don't know. I don't. I know when a case is over like this, on the way home in that car ride, you say you don't know, Beauty. On that car ride home, boy, that's the longest ride ever. And the whole car ride conversation is going to be about what we should have done, and we did this, and this, and this wasn't fair. The whole car ride, all the way home, is going to be about that case or silence. Are there criminal attorneys? Oh, well, she needed them in case they got into a fight then, maybe, for the next trial. If her and Cardi B would have started blowing blows outside the parking lot before they got in there, then somebody would have pressed charges. Then they would have been suitable attorneys. Priscilla says she thinks that they have made the right decision. Absolutely. I think a lot of people are reaching too far into it. A lot of the opinions that I saw, I understand that a lot of people's, what up, Anapar? A lot of people is going to feel some type of way. When I say feel, keep that word in mind. Feel some type of way because they are fans. You know, this is my group. This is who I belong to. I heard one lady call in. No, she came on a platform, y'all. And she was like, I'm just calling in because I'm a wino. Huh? And I was like, Petey, what up, Petey? I was like, oh, man, these people serious, y'all. I was like, oh, Lord, I'm a wino. I was like, well, okay. I don't have it like that over here, y'all. I was like, oh, I just got one Papoose members, but she meant it too. I'm a wino, and I have something to say, because people are looking at this the wrong way, and nobody said anything about when Cardi B was over there talking about what she did to men, and she did this and she did that, and all that was okay. But we gonna look down on Tasha K because when I was like, sister, that was Cardi B talking to the world about herself, though. That was Cardi B talking to the world about herself. So, I don't know. If a big celebrity was about to sue, I would have taken those videos down so fast. I think so, Priscilla. Like I said, that second cease and desist, somewhere, emotionally, if we're going to keep the feelings into it, it was obvious that Tasha didn't have no feelings in this game. What are you talking about? Are you crazy? I am getting damn near, what, 657,000 views on this. Are you serious? In my feelings about what? 657,892,000 views on this Cardi stuff, per. You want me to take it down? You want me to stop talking about it? I don't care about your film. Do you know what the views goes into? The algorithm. You know what the algorithm is? Ching ching. It's money. YouTube make money. Your AdSense, you get paid, and they all got darn happy. So, how? Money rules the world. Maybe she will feel sincerely about it, and maybe tomorrow at the court, the judge may say, this one, all of these must be removed and taken down. So they serious like Drunken Larry people. Drunken Larry was serious, Sheila. That boy went and got a whole Drunken Larry t-shirt made, man. I was like, wait a minute. Hold on. You're going to have to cut me in that deal because I came out with that now. Nope, Drunken Larry went right on behind my backyard and patting the goddamn Drunken Larry t-shirt. I find it funny, right? Because I was like, dude, I started that. I started that, but sometimes that's how it goes, right? I didn't drop it on a t-shirt. I opened my mouth and gave him a nick, a AKA, a funny nickname. The man that wouldn't have made money off of that, y'all. I can't sue him for that. I didn't patent it. I was just saying it. But that's how people do you, right? And instead of the boy calling me up, hey, I like what you're saying. I'm gonna put that down on here, but I'm gonna cut you off about, 3 to 5% of every sale. I ain't get shit out the deal. He just ran with it. Am I mad? And I sure in the hell can't sue him. So, it was like, it is what it is, man. I got the damn picture in my phone. I got the picture, boy. I'm going to put it up on my screen one day. I was like, this low down, dirty, sneaky. I know y'all, did y'all purchase one? Queen, did you get you a Drunken Larry t-shirt? Huh? I'm just saying though, y'all. It was crazy as hell. I was like, huh? And then he came on his show with it on. I was like, ain't this a trip? No. It was funny. I can't do nothing but laugh about it, kept it moving. It is what it is. What I did like is that it just showed me that, wait a minute, he actually liked that. He liked that. It was, Drunk Larry. As he ran with that, I ain't lying, he ran with it. It was funny. Just low down and dirty. Didn't even say, I'm going to give you $50 for bringing that out. And I ran with it and made some t-shirts off of it. No, not the selfish ass. Selfish people. But so I don't know, you guys, and I don't know, that a lot of people say nobody really won out here because you had two females, kind of tear each other down. This will this hurt Tasha K financially? I don't know. Some woman says, well, some woman goes, oh my God, and she just bought this big house and blah blah blah, and stuff like that. But sometimes you gotta reap what you sow. You gotta reap what you sow. She's a diehard narcissist, and she's about to pay for it. Yeah, yeah. To get to the top. Now, let me ask y'all this, because Tasha K, in my humble opinion, was really doing all of this because she was hoping to land a TV networking show, a real TV networking show, like the Wendy Williams show, right? Do you guys think that, would you guys have ever watched her? What do you guys think about that? Do you think that she had that TV, the real TV networking persona? Do you think that she was ready for that? Or do you think that she was just still at the YouTube status? What do y'all think? Do you think that she had reached the professionalism of those cameras, lights, and actions? And how many of you guys would have really dedicated to watching her show? Like what they was going to come on and be saying, ding, 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 the Wino show, with some music behind it or whatever. I don't know. Maybe it'll have been a great show for alcoholics or something. I don't know. But I want to see what you guys think. If she would have nailed this as a real TV networking show, how many of you guys would have been dedicated to watching her show? How many? Because y'all know I'll get to talking and forget about y'all comments. There was a blogger earlier today said that he texted her and told her to take those videos down. Apparently, he didn't. I don't know why my screen goes out. Oh, there's a new Tito. Are you new? Hello. Hi. Thanks for joining. You say she get what she deserves. Do you think that she deserves it because of the defamation of character only? Or do you think that she should get what she deserves off a little bit more of her actions? What part of what Tasha K did do you think that she should have gotten what she deserved? What part? Because all of it to me, you say she too, girl. We can all get loud though, but yeah, she be loud. But she says she's a country girl. She says she's a country girl. You say you didn't watch her on the tube, so I would. Oh, you wouldn't have watched it on live TV. Well, that's what she was aiming for. She was aiming to, nail her a real live broadcasting TV show up there to the level of where Wendy Williams was sitting at. She wanted to be you guys' next Black American. What do you call it? What do you call those people? Not drama. I want to say drama, but gossiping, celebrity, bring it to your show. It's what's up in the top 1 through 5 that sells out here, besides your football, your sports. You got your sports, you have your economy information out there, your presidential campaign stuff that's out there. So she wanted to be up there in the top 5. You say you wouldn't have watched her. You never really watched her. So I think it was starting in 2017 or early 18 is where I actually kind of clicked on her channel here and there. I used to watch like the things that she was saying or what, like really far back. I watched it when she was her with the Storm Monroe guy. I just lay up there in the bushes. I lay up there in the bushes on it. It's like, wow. I think I might have watched a lot more of Nick at Night than I did Tasha K. And the reason why is because I was like, well, Tasha K has a whole lot of people over here. Nick at Night is really good. So I would be over there, in her bushes and always giving her thumbs up over there. One thing that I was sitting and thinking, wow, what if you ever got up there to that? How come all people, when you get to be so large that you forget about a lot of people. Like you don't need those people. I don't think I ever want to have that feeling like that. Like when you become so large like that. I don't know. I think I ever could put myself in a position now where I want to just come and poop on people, or people just don't exist to me anymore when I know that it's people that got me to where I am. I don't know. I think about that. You say when he gets out, yeah, I think that he would be able to do it as well. I really do. Boy, she said some harsh things about R. Kelly, but her winos, her people would also defend their truth. Might stretch a little bit because the more it's stretching, it's more of what people like, and that's the drama. People don't care. A lot of people didn't care whether if you're telling the truth or not. They just come on YouTube to hear pretty much what you have to say. And if it sound good, they sticking around, and before you know it, they're gonna help blow your freaking channel up. They're gonna help blow your channel up. So the lead attorney is on, and to my understanding, he was in the courtroom, getting his information. Choke No Joke was in the courtroom, and I believe Sylvia was in the courtroom from time to time, in and out. I did see her channel pop on probably about maybe up to 6 times today, 5 or 6. I might be stretching it, but Sylvia has been on quite a bit because she, wants to get the news out there to the people, as I guess she was getting the news. So, I don't know, you guys. I don't know, because I'm not. I don't know. I don't know if it's a sad situation. Is this victory? What? I'm like, I don't know. Now they can talk, I believe, probably after tomorrow. They could talk, but Tasha K says that because she did a live video the other day, you guys. And her and Chelsea and a couple of other men that was on the platform, that she's going on vacation. After this, she's like, I got to take a break from this stuff. I was like, ooh, you don't say. Why would you want to ruin a person's life or career for no reason? When it comes to money, baby, some people have it where there's no limit to what they will do when it comes to money. I'm just confused about how it was just only like in this moment right here, like it was just like Cardi-B. It was Cardi B, Cardi B. She would do a video and there would be hashtag something of Cardi B, Cardi B, Cardi B. And I was like, wow, this girl is on her for real. For real, for real. I don't know. Well, I'd rather have seen them rumble this out in the courtroom than on the streets. That's a good thing. Than on the streets, you know. I do. I'd rather have they handle it like women, take it to the courts. But I know that judge must have had a headache every goddamn day. But this one here, I don't know. Will it change up a lot of things from with the bloggers out here? I don't know. I read some people was writing that um, Cardi B now should come after YouTube in a sense to where they allowed these things to happen because YouTube controls, a lot of things that on people channels, right? They'll strike you, they take you down, they do all of this. They tell you that they watching you. YouTube is watching you. They watching all of this stuff. And it does clearly says in their laws over there, their rules over there, and they make you go to school for it. You got to take the little test to go on to the next chapter and all the stuff they do before you get to doing all of this. Yeah, you're gonna have to do all these questionnaires that they have, right? And then it clearly says on there, cyberbullying, cyberbullying, bullying will have your channel removed. There ain't no copyright. It's none of that. If they find that you are doing any type of cyberbullying, well, one would think that they had detected that this is what was going on with Tasha K versus the Cardi B. However, I think in order for them to have had acknowledged that, see, it's not that you can go after YouTube for not intervening or shutting it down. You have to go after YouTube for not honoring what they said that they was not going to allow on the YouTubes, on this big YouTube business thing. And it says it. So I guess a question would be asked if an attorney or, they bring the YouTube in to have some questions asked and answered, right? If they are monitoring these, and did you get a complaint from this person saying, hey, I'm being cyberbullied? Now, do they pick and choose who they want to look into to like for instance Tasha K, and they saw her doing these things on her channel, but because of the algorithm that Tasha K is in, which is she making us money and and she making money, do we just skip over Tasha K and allow her stuff to still flow through? However, had it been me or you, Unapolog, or Harlem or Pooh, hey Pooh, Priscilla, and you guys are running your channels, but because you ain't really making them no money, and you ain't making much money, all of a sudden you get your email over there saying, hey, we got this letter about you cyberbullying, this the video, you know what, we're gonna pull your channel, and your channel is gone, just like that. It's always the little people that is so easy to get. We ain't helping them. We ain't helping them. The little kits and kibbles and bits of dollars over here ain't helping YouTube at all. They would, in my opinion, prefer to keep the bigger people around. That's where they getting all the bigger money at. But that's just my opinion. Hey, Brenda, what do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? Because I know somewhere they had to get some type of notices, or I'm sure Cardi B or maybe her attorneys ended up probably getting in contact with YouTube saying, hey, this this channel right here is going against you guys' policy. How are you guys allowing this to happen? Because the truth be told, had YouTube followed up on it and probably checked into it, since they're watching channels out here, and you can write them and get a copyright strike so freaking easy on somebody, it wouldn't have gotten as far had YouTube sent Tasha K of her goddamn first her warning and her only warning. You're violating our cyberbullying rules and regulations according to what we have written up. You know what? We're gonna give you a first warning, but Tasha K, we understand that you're up here with the big league, but as well, if we allow you to have special privileges and not take your channel down or freeze your account up to prevent this from happening because it's hurting someone else, then what makes you think that what? They look right over her, but they'll nail my ass. Oh yeah, my channel probably be shut down. Yeah, it's pick and choose based off of the money thing. That's just my opinion. Yeah, yeah. So nobody out here, Priscilla, nobody. I'm talking about as far as with maybe Cardi B's attorney or her publicist or her best friend or somebody. Nobody wrote into YouTube saying, "Hey, this is hurting her. She's saying these things and this is doing that." Or was it that YouTube didn't find any cyberbullying from Tasha K? Maybe they didn't consider it cyberbullying. Maybe they didn't. So what is cyberbullying? Is it has something to do? Matter of fact, let me pull it up. Let's see what they YouTube says about what is cyberbullying. What will not be tolerated as cyberbullying? Let's see what they say. Content that threatens individuals is not allowed on YouTube. Let me show you guys right there. That's what it says. I got the light in my freaking way. Content that threatens individuals is not allowed on YouTube. So, first thing I guess you gotta ask yourself. I'm trying to get this light out my off the screen. Did she do any threatening to her? Did she threaten Cardi B? That's part of their y'all words in the way. We also do not allow. Wait, I got it. Y'all words in the way. I can't read the freaking screen now. Hold on. Oh shit. Hold on. Let me get this up. I'm showing you guys because I don't want to put my work on the screen. And she says, we also do not allow content that targets an individual with prolonged or malicious insults. So I think right there that there was a little violation against the YouTube cyberbullying law based on I can't see because y'all keep typing on the screen, so it's covering up the words. I'm gonna have to go on the computer on the desk. Interesting. I can't see. You can't see. I can't see. Y'all can see it. I can't see it. But that's what it says. So I'm gonna take y'all off of there because I wanted to read it. But it says, we also do not allow content that targets an individual with prolonged or malicious insults based on intrinsic attributes. These attributes include their protected group status or physical traits. If you find content that violates this, please report it. Okay? So, was it ever reported to YouTube? That's one question that you got to ask. Was this ever reported to YouTube that, Tasha K is cyberbullying me and here's the videos and I can prove this and I don't like that she's saying these things about me and woo, woo, woo. Did they ignore the Tasha K's channels? Did they ignore the Tasha K's channels? What happens if you insult someone on YouTube? If this is the first time you violated our community guidelines, you'll probably get a warning with no penalty to your channel. If it's not,
we may issue a strike against your channel. If you get 3 of those, you know within 90 days your channel will be terminated. Well, it's a lot of people out here, and you can't tell me that Tasha K ain't never hit 3 freaking strikes. No, they even know how to get the freaking channels right back, y'all. They know how to get the channels right back. Well, you go make another one. You go make another one. Hit my bag up channel. Hit my bag up channel. Before you know it, you right back to where you were with a bunch of subscribers and everything, doing the same stuff over and over. What happens when you report someone for harassment on YouTube? We rely on YouTube community members to report or flag content that they find inappropriate. Notice how they keep saying they putting it on the people. And when I tell you guys that it's a long freaking what do you call it? Written up, you guys, that covers YouTube. It is so freaking long. You know, you cannot do this to us. You cannot do this to us. If you find yourself in this situation, this is what you must do. We are not liable for this. But yet then they'll have up here on what you can do if you faces any type of cyberbullying or or insults or whatever, right? Yes, you can do this and we will help you out with that. But when you get ready to go step in the big league with attorneys and all of that stuff, that they leave that up to you. And they have removed themselves from that part of the equation. Reporting content is anonymous, so others can't tell who made the report. And that's some bull crap because I've seen plenty of people over on this side of the street will stand and put the stuff up on the freaking link saying, boo, boo, boo. Oh, so you reported me. The name be right up on there, y'all. I be like, huh? What? So, when something is reported, it's not automatically taken down. Content that violates our community guidelines is just removed from YouTube. So, again, did they just overlook Tasha K's account? Did they just ignore that? All on her, but yeah, but her Patreon account, there's money there too. There's money right there too. What is YouTube illegal? I don't know what that means. But hate speech, predatory behavior, graphic violence, malicious attack, mal- and content that promotes harmful or dangerous behavior isn't allowed on YouTube. This is their guidelines. These are their guidelines. She said that this won't change the way she reports. She probably won't change it. She still is going to bring it. Do I think that she's going to be bringing it repetitively on one individual? I don't think so. That's just my opinion. I don't think that she will. No, she ain't finna rag muffin another person. Will she come and tell your story of her allegations and what she done heard and how she got her big resources out there to bring her the truth and continue her interviews? I do. I don't think that she will target another individual. I think that she'll tell the stories and keep it moving. That's what I think. That's what I think. I know. That's what I think. Oh, I don't think she's gonna be doing that one-on-one basis hate crime. Well, I guess it was, to me it was a hate crime. And it was a hate crime. Like she targeted one person to keep up repetitious behavior on, and that's just in a defamatory way. That's what made her look bad about it with the Cardi B. I don't think that Cardi B would have came forward as long as Tasha, okay, you touched on me, you got me. But now the next story is about someone else, like what she was doing. But in this case, it wasn't like that. It was somebody else
with Cardi B, somebody else with Cardi B, somebody else and Cardi B, somebody else and Cardi B. She tried to make it seem like it, oh, it ain't about her. Yeah, she would always touch on that girl, So I don't know. Her lawyers brought in so much evidence from different avenues. She used to talk about her. It was crazy. Absolutely. Oh, they already done, ooh, child, awarded that $1 million. Well, that's enough to take care of the attorneys and stuff for right now. Now, what's the punitive and the medical bills? It says, what is Cyberbullying Republic Act? Applicable laws on cyberbullying, and it just kind of goes into all of that. But I don't get it. I don't get that. It says, it tells you how do I report abuse on the YouTube? Was that done? Can you get banned from YouTube for rude comments? Reasons channels can be terminated. Repeated violations of the community guidelines or terms of service. A single case of severe abuse, such as predatory or spam channels dedicated, they don't correct even they don't even correct the spamming going on out here. Maybe those people are off for the pandemic. I don't know. Maybe they just don't have enough help anymore. It says that Google is all set to do moral policing by handling over the names and IP addresses of people who have posted abusive, threatening, and law opposing comments on its YouTube and other related web platform. That's not true. That's not true. There's not enough moral policing out here. Much stuff I be seeing. Mm-mm. That's not true. Cause I mean, to be honest with you guys, well, hell, there should have been one. I should have got a notice, cause I done did, some little cut up, but I'm not doing my cut up in a fashion, in a fashion way of defamation of character. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna call you what you call me, right back at you. I ain't threatening you. I ain't coming to your house. I ain't looking none of that stuff up. I read a lot of this stuff before I even thought about this. How many flags does it take to remove a YouTube video? YouTube only needs one spam flag to remove a video. Do y'all think that she got any videos flagged over there? Did you think that? Probably not. Well, probably have. I'm sorry. And they did nothing about it. The hell, YouTube seemed like that they might have violated their own goddamn cyber bullying laws. Shit. That's crazy. How do you deal with toxic YouTube comments? It's a whole bunch of stuff. You could go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. On and on and on and on. Why do the YouTube channels get terminated? No confessions? No confessions. I'm not. Reasons channels. I that's why I kept it rolling. Shannon, I got to keep it real. Keep it moving. Reasons Reason channels or accounts can be terminated. Repeated violations of the community guidelines or terms of service across any form of content, like repeatedly posting abusive, hateful, and or harassing videos or comments. A single case of severe abuse, such as predatory behavior, spamming, or pornography. You see how they done shrunk that down to those three categories. So maybe because she didn't have any predatory behavior, and maybe she wasn't over there spamming or no pornography. Maybe they ignore Shannon. I'm good. I'm so good I'm telling you, I'm good. I realized, Shannon, whoa, my tongue is moving a little bit too fast. Switch the subject quickly. Affirmative, effective, immediately. I just had a minute. I had to let the brain catch up with the tongue. Woo! Moving on, moving on. I'm pretty swifty with it, Shannon. I'm pretty swifty. So I don't know, you guys. I don't know. An update to our harassment policy YouTube official blog. So now what I read you guys was based off of 2012 cyberbullying laws. Now they have updated their laws back here in 2019. We've already removed videos that explicitly threaten someone, revealed confidential personal information, or encourage people to harass somebody. Ooh, let me see. I gotta read this one, y'all. Because they say they updated they shit. Let me see. Hold on. It says, over the last several years, we have worked to improve the way that we manage content on YouTube by quickly removing it when it violates our community guidelines. No, you didn't. Reducing the spread of borderline content, raising up authoritative voices when people are looking for breaking news. And who give the breaking news out here? And information, and rewarding trusted creators and artists that make YouTube a special place. Today, we are announcing a series of policies and product changes that update how we tackle harassment on YouTube. We systematically review all of our policies to make sure that the line between what we remove and what we allow is drawn in the right place. And recognized earlier this year that for harassment, there is more we can do to protect our creators and community. Harassment hurts our community by making people less inclined to share their opinions and engage with each other. We heard this time and again from the creators, including those who met with us during the development of the policy update. We also met with the number of experts who share their perspective and informed our process, from organizations that study online bullying or advocates on behalf of journalists to free speech proponents and policy organizations from all sides of the political spectrum. We remain committed to our openness as a platform and to ensuring that spirited debate and a vigorous exchange of ideas continue to thrive. However, we will not tolerate harassment. I'll show you in a minute, Lisa. We will not tolerate harassment, and we believe the steps outlined below will contribute to our mission by making YouTube a better place for anyone to share their story or opinion. I am reading this off of the official YouTube blog page, updated here December. Let me show you. There you have it. December 2019 by Matt Halprin, Vice President, Global Head of Trust and Safety. That's where I'm reading it from. But let me go because I want to read this one down here. And then, you guys, I'm going to pack this up. And I got the same art book at home. So I really have to go home and look at some art cases tonight. So I'm going to be a little bit busy this week, you guys. And my apologies, but I have 4 discipline cases and they have to be ready by Friday. So I'm going to be a little bit busy. I try to pop on from time to here, addressing toxic comments. We know that the comments section is an important place for fans to engage with creators and each other. At the same time, we heard feedback that comments are often where creators and viewers encounters harassment.
This behavior not only impacts the person targeted by the harassment, but can also have a chilling effect on the entire conversation. To combat this, they have what we remove comments that clearly violate our policies. They says that over 16 million in the third quarter of this year they have removed. 16 million. It's them damn many people out here, y'all. Holy cow. So we expect the number to increase in future quarters. Beyond comments that we remove, we also empower creators to further shape the conversation on their channels and have a variety of tools that help. So when we're not sure a comment violate our policies, but it seems potentially inappropriate, we give the creators the options to review it before it's posted on their channels. Result among early adopters was promising. Channels that enabled the feature saw 75% reduction in users flagged on comments earlier. So they began to turn this setting on by the default for most creators. So there is a default that will allow you to turn on or turn off your comment area if you are feeling like that you are being harassed or there's nuisance comments coming your way just a lot. Says that they have continued to fine tune the system to make sure that we watch truly toxic comments, not just anything. Oh, so now they have a team they have an organized team out there that is set up to just that is sitting and watching, being able to detect a lot of toxic comments coming in on the YouTube creators comment area. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You can opt out of that and allow them in. Let me see. Yeah. And that's pretty much it, you guys. It says that YouTube strives to make this a safer and better public, platforms, communities for people to grow their channels. That's pretty much it. All of the updates represents another step towards making sure that we protect the YouTube community. We expect there will continue to be healthy debates over some of the decisions, and we have an appeal process in place if creators believe that we've made the wrong call on a video. And I am getting this information from an update to our harassment policy off of the YouTube official blog by Matt Halprin, updated here December 11th, 2019. So that leads me back to my question, you guys. Did someone not inform YouTube about this harassing or bullying situation that was going on between Cardi B and with Tasha K against Cardi B? And if they have this domain out there, or these group of people who they have set in place with being able to watch out on cyberbullying and everything, why do you guys think that Tasha K channel should have been flagged before it even got to this point? It should have been it should have been on the watch notice. It should have been up on the board. Hey, we gotta watch this Tasha K's channel. It's getting a little bit against our cyberbullying policy, our harassment policy. But somebody up there probably said, "Was you nuts? You know how much money that chick are bringing in? Do you know how much money we making off of this?" This one here? No. Let's just go after the little Jane Doe down there. She ain't making and bringing us in nothing. She ain't got no damn subscribe. Let's just send her a notice, Because one thing you got to watch out when people be, let's just say for instance, for example, right? If there's somebody out there that would bring me in, right? Oh my God, you violated this policy and this policy.
Well, guess what? I'm gonna have to point. I'm gonna have my attorney. Well, we gonna have to go through the list and let's see who else that is it that they did or did not touch with putting their channel on some type of discipline due to their harassment policy. And Lord, if I don't see from what this person and this person who I know as well has violated the harassment policy. Now I'm gonna have to try to look through the law book and see if there's something for me to come at them on disparate treatment in this goddamn sucker. What now? I need you to explain to the courts how this person is able to surpass the harassment policy, but because I only have 300 subscribers over here, you want to nail me to the cross. Oh, I ain't bringing you in enough money. But the rule clearly says is that they are out here to make these communities as safe as possible for everyone to enjoy and not needing to endure this type of situation. But you're going to have to make the shoe fit for everybody out here, even though we all wear different sizes. The rule has to apply all the way around the board. Not about the money, but we know that ain't going to work, right? Because it's politics, y'all. All this stuff it still ends up being politics. Politics, money, 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 money. So, with that being said, you guys continue watching, and I don't mind coming on talking about it and looking at you guys' opinion. It's just, a lot of you guys are not really watching it or following it that much in depth about it. So I end up doing all the freaking talking when I come on here. That's my opinion. I don't think that I'm that person to where if you see there's a type of law that has been broken, right? According to the rules and regulations that's out there. And right now, the one that I'm able to see where I can shorten it without expressing all of my how court works, where you got to put so much out there to get all of the evidence out, and all of, I get that. But when the courts are doing it and they get to dragging all of this information out and all of this information out, there's a reason to, because they have to go with the reasonable doubt. I get that, right? But then what it does is open up the doors for people like me or you and a whole lot of other people where they get to express their opinions and play attorney. It's makeup and dress up day for everybody out here. You get to put your sauce on it, but a lot of us really don't weigh in to about what was really, really, really important about this case. What was lawfully done wrong to an individual in this case. And I'm going to close with this being said because I got to go. But what do I think? It's not about feelings, just what do I think? I think that Cardi B had every lawful right to bring some attention to Tasha K in the courtroom based off of I've asked you 3 times with a cease and desist. I don't like this. This is hurting me. These things are not true. And if a person that you are talking about can't be the person to tell you what's not true about them, then you shouldn't be continuing on with the mess. The moment Cardi B addressed her about that's not true, that's hurting me, the person that you're talking about, you finally get to hear from her. Can you please stop it? I don't need this kind of attraction on me. I don't need to say, what are you doing? You're every day with these things. Can you please stop? But then this person does not stop. And we're talking about 3 times ceased and desist. I can't get your attention. I can't get you to stand down. Somewhere it's got to be something lawfully that I can do to get you to bag up off of me, because that's all I'm asking you to do. It just so happened to be she came up against someone who is able to box this out in the court of law because the girl got money, right? So with that being said, I think that Cardi B did what was right, handle it the right way. Sometimes you got to go about that way to have a person shut up. I need you to shut up. I need you to stop this. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing, right? It's okay if we do it to ourselves. As long as when we do it to ourselves or we spew things out about ourselves, it's still a thin line between a person taking what you done said about yourself to use it against you to benefit or help them. It's just not right. That's some insane, crazy stuff to me. But I at this point, because I agree, Shannon. As long as I think about this as what Cardi B responded to with using the law on her side and not being in my feelings or on a bandwagon or on a team or a super fan, Cardi B was right. She was in the right. She did it the right way. Sometimes if you can't ask a person to shut up, you're going to have to go make them shut up. And she put her money to it to go have it freaking done. When it could have all been said and done. As if YouTube has stuck with their harassing and cyberbullying policy and monitoring the chat the channel like they claim that they said that they do have this domain of people out there to do so, then Tasha K should have been down. Tasha K should have been had warning. What do you think she was gonna do? Tell YouTube to go F themselves? What do you think she was gonna do? I'm supposed to be in timeout. I know he just snuck his butt in there. We give him a second chance. Shannon makes me laugh though. I can't get rid of him. I can't even put him in timeout because he makes me laugh, and I'm a weakness for laughter, boo. Beauty, I am a sucker for laughter. Like if a man is like I told you, if I ain't smiling. Keep this, hey, Lane. If I ain't smiling, Beauty, Shannon ain't doing something right. Shannon about to get put out the house. I'm gonna take the car. I'm gonna do. If I ain't smiling, and that's an easy job to do coming from a man. Tell a joke, you better do something. You better do something. But if I ain't smiling, you got to go. And Shannon make me laugh. So I can't. I'm a weak. I got a weak heart right there. I got a weak heart. Even though I know his ass probably been over there helping the Queen pack. I heard she on her way to Chi-Town. She on her way, Shannon. She going to break her man up out of there. Shannon don't care what hey Shannon, the Queen don't care what nobody say, baby. She on her way from Australia. She on her way. She gonna get her boo. And I thank you too, Shannon, because I do. You stuff. I laugh, and I love to laugh because it's good for the heart. I love to smile. It's good for the heart. Even though I can mean mug, y'all. I can get I be serious sometimes. I mean mug it, but baby, yeah, she on the way. She on the way. You gonna be at that airport helping unpack that luggage. She going to get her coin. She ain't playing. And she said it better not be nobody standing in her way. She touching down. And nobody gonna know. That's what she said. So I don't know. I don't know. But I just wanted you guys, and I'm glad that you guys came on. So make sure you guys give me a thumbs up, share the channel, just to hear some of your opinions, because we over here with just a little bitty opinions on our little channel, while those big channels taking off over there, and doing their things with the scoop. They got the scoop on the curb, with what's going on. So shout out to them too. But I get to bring it back over here and kind of talk about it. I've been listening to it for, the whole week or so. I've been tuning in and grabbing some of the information about what's going on. But you said you will subscribe this weekend. Yeah, okay. You ain't got to. But we're just gonna keep you stuck over here. You don't have to. There's no pressure, dog. There's no pressure. The members is here, and like I say, I appreciate all members that is supporting me, because um, at some point, you really do need members. You really do need people that is going to take some time to click on and rock with your channel and help keep your channel in the algorithm out here, because then YouTube will show them, and the more they show them, it could be another person grabbing another person and say, hey, you know what, let's help her get up there, let's help her get those number up there, so Rusty, thank you. Rusty comes from my music, and that makes me happy. That lets me know I got somebody that likes to hear my music. And of course, he kind of must like hear me talking, because he's still here. he ain't quite left yet. So shout out to you too, Rusty. And I'm getting, you got to crawl before you walk, right? You gotta crawl before you walk. And it gets better, and it gets better, and it gets better. I remember, hey Beauty, you remember when I did my intro and stuff, I ain't know nothing about that. I was like, well, wait a minute, okay, these people got like an intro. Now I'm working on another intro, a more mellow one, a more grown folks one, with just a little ting ting to it. Thank you, Butterfly. Thank Petey. How you doing, Petey, today? You good? So I'm trying, but like I say, when you have people like I noticed with those big people over there, they have a lot of people that is definitely rocking behind them. But if those people wasn't dedicated or got hooked on the YouTube, or is thumbing them up or leaving them comments and becoming members and joining their podcasts and things, they would never make it to where they are. So truth be told, when you are doing this, which is, it's easy, but you also have to have the admiration for it. You have, the motivation, and number one, a lot of time for it, right? This requires a lot of time, research, looking up, trying to see what your audience want. What do your audience like? How do you connect to? It's a lot. It's a lot, you guys. But one thing for sure, can't nobody be up there the way they are without having people like you guys and me, and coming behind them and cheering them on and motivating them and laughing with their commentary, or even arguing with them about their commentary, or suggesting things about the commentary. And I'm learning that, as I go along. I just didn't think that I was going to be like the most hated in less than 2-3 years for my laughter about, the Bookham show. I was like, what? And I'm never going to change that. I'm never changing that, because I'm never going to come out here to do any defamation of character, like to the extent of how Tasha K was doing. I like laughing at the damn boy, the shit. Hell. Yeah, I mean, sitting at church and I hit ting off beat. That shit is funny to me. Is it hurting him for playing the drums in the church? No, he's gonna get up every Sunday and go to church. Am I gonna call the pastor and tell him that Bookham is messing up your music over there? No. No, there's levels to some shit out here. So other than that, I stand my ground. And I know some people, don't like it, and stop art or ignore this and ignore that. Easy said than done. It's easy said than done. Can I do it? Yes, I can do it. I can do it, but sometimes you have to drop a refresher out here. Don't bother me to that extent, and I won't bother you to that extent. It's some stuff right now being written all on the communities and stuff that's coming down my stream. I just kept it rolling. I don't have a comment back to them. I don't never comment back to any derogatory or sarcastic ass stuff. You'll never find me out there. No freaking where. Doesn't interest me that way. So yeah, he get a pass today. He said give him at least till the weekend. Why are you gonna unsubscribe? Why would you unsubscribe though, Shannon? Why would you do it? Why would you? You don't want to be, you just don't want to be. It don't bother me about, I don't know. I don't know. I know I'm subscribed to Nick at Night. I am not subscribed to any of the other pretty much bigger bloggers out there, because they don't ever, they're never coming out of their sector down to the Pinto group of people to even grab you and say, "Hey, I see you doing your thing over there. Come on, let me, come help. Let me help you get something. Let me help you get something." You will never get that out here, Shannon. Ever. You're never gonna get it. Ever. No. And these people tuning in, they look over here. We don't even have 2,000 people over here in this R. Kelly sector, right? We don't have that. This is not over here, right? But if you can sit up here and you get close to 1,800 views or even over 1,000, then where are they, Shannon? They're peeping in. But none of them will peep in enough to be like, oh, okay, she trying to YouTube create. All right, maybe I can get in touch with this person and help doing so and so. Everybody just stays single-fied up out here. We ain't going down there. Auntie Hammy did the segregation on the names. She called the people under 1,000 Pintos, and she called the people that has 1,000, maybe up to 10,000 or so. You people are Chevrolets, and then 10,000 all the way up to 100 to the million. Them the people that's got them in the Maybachs. I was like, damn, Auntie Hammy, and I like her shit. She be cracking me the hell up, her videos and shit. That one, Auntie Hammy be, listen, y'all, that woman be cracking me up. And so I'll go and watch stuff like that. And since they don't want to come down to grab a small channel to say, hey, let me give you some pointers, or, hey, let me come on your show and talk, so that everybody can be more involved in elevating up, then I go up to the big league and steal some of they shit. You got to peep in the bushes. Let me see what y'all doing. How the hell do y'all get, 1,000 people in your freaking live, And I understand that for the most part, you got to do a lot of adding to people, right? At this person, at this person, at this person, hashtag this person, and stuff like that. And I understand that, but I don't think that right now I'm at that level to be adding a lot of people. One, I don't, pretty much know them like that. I don't venture out pretty much like that. But I do know the longer that you are on YouTube with your channel, so that in case all of you guys go and start your channels, you spread the word. You got to start from there. You ask your people who has been rocking with you, hey, share my channel, go grab some, go share, go help. But I'm okay with where I'm at. I'm not going nowhere, and I'll just let it continue to go slowly and slowly as I continue to learn the process of YouTube, and keeping myself safe out here. Yeah. So, not that case there. Other than that, I'm about to go to the grocery store. I'm out of dip for my carrots, and I like to have carrots here and there, you guys. So, everybody have a beautiful night. I'm finna get on while on my drive and be listening back into what these people feel should have had happen in this goddamn Cardi B versus Tasha K, with the verdict of Tasha K being found guilty on all freaking charges today. And yeah, I feel that she should pay everything. I feel that her channel should be shut down. I feel that she should go to jail. What does the law say? What does the law says? You said that other channel, Leandra TV, I couldn't. You can't watch that one either, huh? You know who else was good, y'all? If y'all want some more information about the Tasha K versus Cardi B, go check out that darn Carmela's Corner, y'all. She be putting it down, and she has a check and balance audience too. And don't watch the one from today though, cause I was typing all up through that one. I was, oh, she was talking about, because she invited Wiley, which is, I guess, a bootlicker for Tasha K. And that's just my opinion. I think that, Wiley is a bootlicker right now. He may be looking for a supplemental job out of Tasha K. You got to remember, she just dropped, Storm Moreau, and she had 30 employers. So now that opens up another door for employment. And Wiley, he's working like at the nursing home and stuff. So he probably want to get much closer now to Tasha K, so he can help, keep getting him on the rise of his channel. And probably, did you see me, Hill? Where were you at, Hill? Why you ain't say nothing to me, girl? I was gone. Did you see all my comments? I was, hold up. No, 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 no. No, Wiley ended up being the one, Hill, that is spreading the rumor that what's his name, Dennis, what's that man name, Dennis Byron, the HCN, the newsman out there for Atlanta, the black man, right? He the one. Wiley was the one, because I saw him, girl. I saw him and I heard him when he was telling it, right? I was like, oh, Wiley, he spreaded the news, the gossip. He put the gossip out there, right? He put the gossip out there about Dennis was out there with a fake mic, girl. He did. He started that whole freaking rumor, right? Now, I do have to ask, because I saw, Dennis on his live, I think, yeah, today, right? And he had the mic up in his friend, the attorney Brittany, face, right? Now, I kept saying that, wait a minute. That sure is a nice mic, like what CBS and CNN would use. But I couldn't see no cords. So they make those with Bluetooth? Because they got those in Bluetooth, girl. I want me one of those. And I know Storm didn't work for her. What I'm saying is, like, she dropped him like as a friend. He still had like this position with her, I believe, to where they both share opinions about, each other's channel and thing. Yeah, I know he didn't work for her. I'm just saying she dropped him, like, as a friend, probably, I'm just saying. I got y'all. Listen, find me one of them Bluetooth CBS mics, y'all. That shit was cold. Cause I was like, Wiley, no, he be telling it, but I'm sorry, he's a bootlicker. Hill, he's a bootlicker for Tosh K. And I couldn't resist it, girl. I was up in there, type, and I was trying to get dressed, girl, walking all around the house, Hill. I ain't missing the beat, though, baby. I was like, oh, but they was handling it to Wiley over there on that her name is Carmela's Corner show, y'all. Listen, I ain't had no business over there, but I couldn't. I had to go over there. I was like, oh, I even forgot to type in there, like new subscriber. But she keeps saying she's not a blogger, she's not a YouTube creator. She's just on here giving her, updated information about the Tasha K Cardi-B situation. So I was like, well, say that, girl. I almost was working with two thumbs here. I was oh, Tasha, I'll hire you part time if you. What kind of job you finna give Tasha K? What are you finna give her? Oh no, Hill, the $500. Let me share this with y'all before I go up out of here, right, baby. Hill. Did this boy sat there? He said, okay, because I guess Tasha had a guest or something on her show or whatever, and it was a black lady, and her hair wasn't combed, right? So all of the other ladies on the panel was like, well, Tasha K hair wasn't really combed, up to par either, that day that she had the young lady on the show. But all Wiley kept talking about was the lady's hair. It was all over her place. And you know how the other kind of men, hey, Trav, be doing their hand, right? And then he started talking about husbands here, didn't he? He was like, all y'all need some husbands in there. I was like, where your husband at? With the way your hands up there, two snapping in the circle, like, where is your husband? But he said he had a girlfriend. He was like, my girlfriend in the kitchen cooking. I was like, oh, Lord, TMI. But this Wiley gonna say he could give her some advice or something about her hair, y'all, for $500. Now, if that ain't a goddamn shiesty move, that there tells you that I'm looking for a quick come up hill. He is a person that like you would really rob from your people. You mean you want $500 for some goddamn advice and get this here and you sitting up there bald head as Kobe Jack. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? And I was like, what you finna give her advice on how to get a haircut at the barbershop? Cause you ain't even got a lick of hair. And then he started talking about, he ain't down with all of the, all that weave and swinging all over this way and this way. And mind you, he was just on the panel with Conscious over there. Why you ain't tell Conscious that you didn't like his hair to his face? No, he come on some other lady show talking about hair and he don't like all the weave and I hope y'all be natural and this or that. But you sat on a panel with a man who had at least 6 feet of weave down on the right side of his face. I couldn't make it make sense. Girl, he was going hard. That's why I said he's a bootlicker, honey. He looking for some type of position. And then got the nurse. What they got on him though, Heal, about all those wrinkles in his medical outfit. I was busting up. And of course, I'm typing and laughing, girl. I'm typing and laughing. It's easy for me to type in the chat like that, but because you don't think nobody see you because it's going really, really fast. And here you is, Hill, talking about some, I saw you. Oh my God. He was say, I saw you all the time. The screen was going too fast. How the heck did you see me? Oh, girl, he got in his feelings real quick about that. You girl, he didn't care, dog. But when you see people like that, and I ain't saying that, there's nothing wrong with it. Hey, everybody out here squirrel trying to catch a nut, right? So if he feel like, what, if I got to do this and defend Tasha K, it may be a better position for him. His channel just may grow another 20,000 subscribers. What is he at now? Like 12,000 or something like that or better. But yeah, just maybe. I wish him well though, but baby, I'm going to take my butt right back over there because they be cracking me up, honey. I'll be like, listen, that Carmela's Corner is a good show though. It's a really good show, and she definitely has control over her show. She really do. And she's respectful. She give a person a chance. She let Wiley talk for quite some time though, but I could dig sitting over there on hers, and it felt good to kind of, get away from this. But then of course, this morning, like, no, I had to address this situation, I'm not bothering people. I moved on, but I was like, just knock it off. Knock it off. Like they say, yeah, it's a lot to talk about out here, and my show ain't going no freaking where with Bookham. I love my show. It is what it is, whether if I come up off of it or not. It is what it is. It's shits and giggles. But this whole other level of these psychological games that's being played, I'm only gonna tolerate it for so freaking long. Only for so freaking long. I could be quiet for 2, 3, 4 weeks at a time. Yeah. So you say, oh, it just popped up on your feed. No, she been on for a while. She been following the Tasha K and them case like literally since day one. She's been there, girl. She be having all the tea. I be like, Lord, and then she leave. What I like about her, cause she can leave her channel. Now she's going to go get all the scoops. She's listening to people really quickly, and got her notes together. And then she comes back and she put it down as if like she was just in the courtroom, but she's actually just getting everybody pieces of the story, or maybe she's able to make that phone call and talk to somebody directly, but she comes out and put it out as if she was really like just left the courthouse. So I really do I like her. I like her presentations. I like the way her questions formulate. I do. I like that. So yeah, I'll probably be over there when she come back home, typing my butt off. Something new, change of venue, You really can't your learning um can be restricted if you just stay stuck in one place, if that makes sense to you. So you kind of got to venture out and see how other people are being subjective or objectively to their topics of what's going on. And that's the way I choose to allow things to help me. Once I realize that you cannot jump into a battle over here or a learning experience over here because it's too freaking toxic. You know what I mean? It's like it's too toxic. It was no way in there's just no way. No freaking way. So when it comes to learning over here, baby, ain't nothing that I really want to learn from these people on this side of the streets over here. It's just too ugly for me. Too ugly. So now that I know that Hill is over there with me, now me and her both gonna be over there having a good time when I feel like it. But I got to go, you guys. I got to go. Shannon, Trevor, and Hill. Who else I missing? Beauty, Rusty, thank you. All you ladies, Lady Diva, thank you guys. Priscilla, Demetra, I ain't even see Demetra. I ain't see you, girl. You gotta put me some. You gotta put. Oh, she did have a heart up. She did. She did. She did. I saw Pooh. Everybody, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Elaine, I seen Elaine Butterfly. Oh my God, I seen Petey. I'm just shouting y'all out right quick. Just giving y'all some shout out. Make sure I missed. I probably missed you. If I did, Priscilla, everybody, y'all have a beautiful night. But I got to hit the grocery store. I'm out of iced tea, y'all, and that ain't right. If I ain't got no iced tea in my ice box, have a beautiful, beautiful night. Bye bye. Oh, and perspective. Okay. My glasses are on. I got my glasses on. Stop now. I got them on. Here, I'll show you. Let me show you. I have them on. Now, bye.